Now, this particular section is going to be looking at schematic components in your AutoCAD electrical drawings. For that reason, make sure that you're in the schematic tab on the ribbon. We'll need that later. And then when you look at the drawing, we've zoomed to the extent of the drawing. You can see the title block there. What we're going to do is we're going to look at this top left corner. So I'm going to zoom in, pan, zoom in again, just to make sure that we can see all of the wires and the wire numbers. Now what we want to do is insert a couple of components here in this wire here. But we need to join it to this wire here first. We're going to utilize the wire stretch command for that particular purpose. So let's do that first. So schematic tab on the ribbon, edit wires, wire numbers here, and click on this flyout menu here and select stretch wire. Come into the drawing area, and if you click on this end of the wire here, it will automatically stretch it and put a connector in there for me. I can then press escape to exit that stretch command. Now you will notice, if I zoom in real close, that wire there, can you see, needs to come down to the connector. So just click there, click on the grip, take it down to there and click, and it joins to the connector nice and neatly. You can use grips like that all the time on wires. It's a very neat tool. So let's zoom out, pan across, and you can see now that wire goes right across, and I'm going to zoom in on that wire only. Now what we need to do is insert a component, and what I'm going to do is insert a pilot light into that particular wire. So I go over to the schematic tab on the ribbon. I then go to the Insert Components panel and click here on the icon menu. Select icon menu here, and then we go here to all of our schematic symbols. Now I'm working with the JIC Imperial schematic symbols. Obviously, if you're working to European metric standards, it would have their IEC schematic symbols. So let's have a look now. There's our pilot lights there. So I click there, pilot light, and it shows me all of the pilot light symbols available. I'm going to go for a red standard pilot light here, this one here. Click there, and I come into the drawing area, and I can then insert that onto the wire. Now you'll notice it's going for the endpoint snap right now. So make sure that you check that your object snaps are off, and then just click on the wire. It refreshes the drawing, and then as you can see, you're prompted now to insert or edit the component. We'll look at editing the components later on in this particular section. So I'm going to click on OK, and there's my pilot light straight into that particular wire. And you'll notice that P1L100 now is there, and we've got a new wire, 102 there, which is sequentially numbered from the pilot light onwards, because we've split that wire now into two wire segments running from one side of the component to the other. So that is how you insert components into your AutoCAD electrical drawings.